This is £150. In Leeds, it buys you a good night out, if you're lucky. But for the next 4 days, this is everything. Food, accommodation, fuel, and tickets to the best show on earth.
We're going to stay in a shed, aren't we?
It's a luxury static caravan, John. And we're going on a safari. We're going to find the rarest cat in the world, see the fluffiest cow in Britain, and steal the view at the Edinburgh Hogmanay party. Come on, let's go. New Year's Eve. Most couples book a hotel or go to a party. We decided to do something different.
A road trip through the north, tracking down the beast, the history, and finishing with the best fireworks in Scotland.
2 partners,
1 car,
and a budget of exactly £150.
What could possibly go wrong?
We started with a massive win. The tickets were half price, £16.50 for the pair.
We started with a padding raccoon,
Then we moved on to the llamas, chewing on their hair.
the armadillo running to see us.
This is John's best friend.
He absolutely loved himself in the GoPro 13. Sponsorships available.
You could see himself on the screen, that's why.
Yeah, he just loved me.
Then we went outside to see the wallabies.
The wallabies that wanted to wallop me,
Then we moved on to see some otters.
juggling with their pebbles. Then we saw a panda.
No, John, that is an Arctic fox. We had this discussion at the time.
And then we budgeted for a snow leopard, but we got a buy one get one free deal.
Canadian lynx, just chilling in Northumberland.
That wasn't chilling, that was killing. And then the main event, the snow leopards. Usually you have to go to the Himalayas for this. We went to Morpeth.
Can you see anything?
No, all I can see is rocks. And more rocks.
Oh, there it is.
Where?
Up there, on the top.
Oh yeah?
We're 2 hours from Leeds. We've just stood in the middle of a field in Northumbria, staring at the ghosts of the Himalayas. Beast 1, secured.
Gold.
Under budget and overconfident, we're headed to the base camp.
After a few near misses, I managed to get us to our destination safely.
The Borders. This is where we'd booked the luxury static caravan.
I headed in first to assess the damage.
I hung back a little bit, taking in the view. We decided then to unpack and get everything all sorted out.
As you can see, that involved me doing all the heavy lifting.
Well, you can see me there, look, I'm doing something.
Where? I can see you.
I can see you either now. We decided to divide and conquer. I set up the base camp, John unpacked the clothes. Welcome to HQ.
Is the heating on?
Yes, but don't get used to it. This is just a staging ground. Look at the map. Tomorrow we head east to Jedburgh. That's for the second beast. Wednesday we launch the raid north to Edinburgh.
And as for tonight?
Tonight, we dine like kings. 4 cheeses, meal deal.
Day 2 was a big one for me. I'm obsessed with Highland Cows. I need to see them in the natural habitats of Scotland.
Obsessed is a bit of an understatement.
Driving down country roads, we finally arrived in Jedburgh, where there was hundreds of the beasts.
Yeah, they didn't want to come and say hello though.
I don't know why, we just wanted to say hello.
Yeah, they didn't come over to us. Kept the distance. Probably wise.
I would have only kidnapped a few of them, it's fine.
That's the worry.
Did you know Highland Cows have a double coat? The outer layer is oily to stop the rain, the inner layer to keep them warm, perfectly designed for this landscape in Scotland.
We're at Carter Bar.
Why is it so cold?
Because that way is Scotland, that way is England.
So where am I right now?
In no man's land. But tomorrow, Edinburgh!
I still want to go back to the caravan, it's cold.
John had had his nature fix, now I needed my history fix. We were in the debatable lands,
For centuries, this wasn't Scotland or England, it was a war zone. Jedburgh Abbey was destroyed by the armies of Henry VIII during the Rough Wooing. It's a monument to 500 years of violence. And a mile south, we found the only thing that survived it all, the Capon tree. This oak is nearly 1,000 years old. It was a meeting place for the border reivers, the bandits who ran this county. Mary Queen of Scots rested beneath it. It has seen everything.
On the way home, we stopped to see a heron fly away, then down more country roads. Cold, getting back to the caravan, I disappeared.
Yeah, you probably went into the heat.
I did.
Right, sit rep.
This'll be good.
Yesterday was a win. We saw the Snow Leopard on Monday. We saw the Highland Cows yesterday.
Yeah, they were great. What about the Abbey though?
Or Jedburgh Abbey. Yeah, that was like walking onto a Game of Thrones set.
Yeah, and don't forget the tree, the one that you hugged.
Oh, the Capon tree? Yeah, that's over 1,000 years old. That's seen more history than the both of us put together. Anyways, history lesson over. Today's boss level.
Fireworks, Edinburgh.
Exactly, Edinburgh. And we've got exactly £78 left to do it with.
And it was at this point where my maths didn't quite add up, because John failed to mention that the zoo was £16.50 for the both of us, not £33. So we in fact have £100 left to do it with.
Problem is, I need fuel. Only means one thing for me. Just go. Edinburgh, let's go. After getting ready, we packed the essentials. Coffee.
We headed north towards Edinburgh, but before that, we had to make one quick stop.
It's not my fault, I have the world's smallest bladder. We arrived, nearly. The queue in Costco was too long.
We hit the city limits at 4 PM. We were 8 hours early. And then John panicked.
It's not my fault, the roads were confusing.
Now we are voyaging out into the depths of Edinburgh.
Parking done. We're in Edinburgh.
Are we?
Well, kind of. We parked somewhere where it wasn't on plan. I kind of went off script a little bit and did my own thing, because where Brandon wanted to park was 2 miles, and that's a long way for me to walk. So we parked a bit into the city, but not in the city. So we are now just walking. We're not using Google. We've decided we've got plenty of time. It don't matter. We'll just walk. We were a bit concerned, and then I saw some purple lights. I went, purple, that's castle, let's go that way.
John's panic cost us 12 quid. We checked the budget. We still had plenty left, so we made a command decision.
It was the last night. I was hungry. We treated ourselves.
£42 on burgers. It was reckless. It was unnecessary. It was delicious.
Fueled by grease, we hit the tourist trap, Market Street.
And that's where things got weird. I picked up a clam book, just for a laugh. It turns out, I'm not just a tourist. I have Scottish heritage. I have a clan.
We walked out the shop, turned the corner, and then saw this.
Milne's Court. I own this place. John had his cows. Now I had this. The trip finally made sense.
For one of us. Heading through Brandon's Court, we were on a high. Heading to the North Bridge to catch the 10 PM gun, deciding whether to buy a ticket still. And then this. And even if we had a ticket, we wouldn't be getting in. Look at that. It was like a Grimsby game. Something I've not witnessed for a long time.
The view was perfect. It felt like I was home, but the police didn't care about my heritage.
They were closing the bridge, they were cleaning the streets, we were homeless again.
We tried the meadows. The internet said it was the local spot.
It was dead.
The internet lied. It was a ghost town.
We scrambled back towards the castle, looking for that high ground.
And then, hidden down an alleyway, we found the Vennel.
And the best part, we were one of the first there. So we're here, we found the spot. We found this perfect spot near the train station. Unfortunately, the police have kicked us off the bridge. Looking up while we were walking and trying to find a spot, we came down this kitchen stairs, and you can see the castle perfectly. We were kind of round at that point and viewed the castle. So we've come back to it. We're waiting because we think in about 5 minutes there's going to be a practice 1 hour shot.
We had the best seat in the house, and we felt pretty smug about it for about 20 minutes.
It was 11:30, you couldn't move, the secret was out. However, the atmosphere was starting to build, it was nearly time.
And then... Fireworks were incredible. We hacked Hogmanay. All we had to do was get the car and go home.
However, the problem was 50,000 people.
Yeah, about 50,000 of them were here in front of us.
Yeah, it took a while. A long while.
That was something else.
That was actually really good.
That just, like, as much as it was all cool, like the ending where it was like, I want to say the popcorn fireworks.
Yeah, like the ones where they're stacked on top of each other and it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
I sort of stopped watching the fireworks and just looked around me, and like everybody around me just was looking up at them, smiling. I even looked at you, and just the facial expressions changed from everyone. That was incredible. Like,
yeah, you could feel the atmosphere just building and building and building, and everyone just enjoying themselves.
Yeah, that was
there was that moment of where everyone just collectively just wooed.
John, it's locked. The shutter's down.
It was 1 AM, the car was locked inside a fortress. We were stranded in Edinburgh.
We pressed the buzzer, we prayed. And then...
We're never parking there again.
Well, I'd say that was a success.
Yep, it was a great night, and guess what? No alcohol involved.
Until now.
What's that?
That is an Iron Brew WKD.
4 days ago, we left Leeds with £150 and a dream.
We saw the Snow Leopard in Morpeth.
We saw the cows in Jedburgh.
And we watched the Edinburgh fireworks show for free.
And the total cost was
£148 and 50 pence.
Which means one thing.
Greg's?
Greg's.
We beat the budget by £1.50. I can't believe that.
I'm so cold, I'm going to buy Greg's coffee.